Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jay.
And I'm Josh from Build Divide Worldwide. Today we're going to be watching the Kansai Area Regionals, and we're going to be watching the final match from that. So please look forward to it. Let's just jump right into it.
Let's go.
All right. So the final game of the Kansai Regional is Lionel versus Iris.
Iris has been very surprisingly strong.
Yes. So strong that her cards are sold out online.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when decks get
Do well
into
in a
the top
regional.
8. Yeah.
Of course, the
And
ultimate opening for that deck, Rabian into swing turn
that
1.
card's definitely gonna go up in price.
I
It's a
don't know
trial
because it
deck
is
card, isn't it?
it's a starter deck card. Even the starter decks, the top two in value for sure are still Bloom and Lionel. Lionel comes with Arabian, Bloom comes with Nadia. They're just two
Yeah.
staples of their respective colors.
Well, it's nice that those are in the trial decks and not the set.
Yeah.
Four
Unfortunately,
cost?
the draw two is in the first set, so
Yeah. There you go, 4 cost flip Iris.
yep. And that is the territory that activates commands during your end phase.
If they're under a rested unit.
Yes, if they're under a rested unit.
Free energy
Yep.
and
He's going to activate to draw 2. No target for the 10,000 damage, however.
yeah, it doesn't need a target if it's separated in the text.
And our Lionel player can already summon his ace if he has in hand.
Which I'm pretty sure he would do, for sure.
I'm pretty sure he has it.
Yeah, there's no
I
reason
don't know
him
about
not to.
charging the Badger Toast, though.
Unless he's trying to stall instead of going full brute force.
That's fair. His opponent does have the hand advantage right now.
Because if he just slams down Badger Toss on 6 and gets wiped, it's over.
However, the Badger Toast is very strong against Iris because Badger Toast cannot be targeted by anything besides shot triggers.
Yeah, we'll see how he responds.
Iris player is rocking 5 cards in hand and trying to make a decision.
What to charge? Is he gonna charge an Iris?
I hope not. We saw how badly charging aces went for a previous Lionel player.
And he does!
It sounds like the Japanese commentaries are also very confused.
They're also confused.
In most decks, your win condition is the ace. That's not the case for Iris. However, Iris runs so many spells that your units are going to be few and far between as the game progresses.
And he just didn't do anything.
No. This is where keeping the Badger Toast would have been very strong for Lionel. However, it seems like he didn't have another option for red energy, which is why he charged the Badger Toast.
-2 hits and draw a card.
And there's a pass from the Lionel player. Now the Lionel player is in a great situation because he can be reactive with all his mana. Whereas Iris is in a little bit of a pickle. Oh,
Ooh.
8k damage and remove. That will get rid of the Lionel.
He's gone.
Yep, he is gone.
Can't pay 3, bring him back.
Oh, but he
And
top decks
drew
another
another.
Lionel. What a man. The Irish player only has 1 standing energy. There's nothing that can threaten Lionel with it. But he is going to play Nadia instead and draw another Nadia.
Top decks, man.
I don't believe. So he can play this one of 2 ways. And he's choosing the passive way. He could have either tried to flood his board and be more aggressive. However, potentially, like what just happened, getting shot by Arejo. Or he chose the passive option, which was have standing mana, standing energy, so he can react to whatever the Iris player does next turn.
Yeah, he's got a
He does
capital
have the
breaker
capital
in hand.
breaker. Yes, sir, he does. That is all 6 for a Karin. Karin is going to charge and gain 4,000 power on the turn, which will bring her total to 13,500 for this turn.
Why doesn't he shoot her? Is she a base 8?
She's base 8-5.
Oh.
She is a large girl. And activating the territory's effect, he will activate, do 5,000 damage to board, draw 1, and then reattach. However, Karin's effect deals 1 damage to your opponent if your opponent, or sorry, if you activate a command while she is rested.
Oof. And that trigger off of the top doing nothing is kind of rough.
Yeah. Dark Dealings, he'll grab back a Nadia and a Rabian. He has some more energy fodder now.
You just look at these cards and see how many of the top decks they're in. Nadia, Dark Dealings, the 5k shot, 5k damage 1 cost card.
Yes.
They're just being ran, and Shinheiki Kaihatsu
Yes.
draw 2. They're all being ran.
In pretty much every top deck, save for Iris, because she does have the limit of needing the psi tag on her cards.
Yeah.
However, the top 4 were 2 Lionels, 1 Rebecca, which I was very surprised at as a Rebecca simp, and also Iris.
Well, this Lionel is 9k. Not quite
However,
big enough.
Nope, 500 off. However, he does have an unexpected shock in hands, and it looks like he's going to use it to get over the Karin.
5k
The Irish
damage.
player does not have any energy to respond, so that will go through, and Lionel will restand.
Because he's got Blitz. No damage to him.
Nope.
And he's at 8 mana, so he's 2 hits now.
Yeah. I believe he should attack. Because this Lionel is almost certainly dying next turn, without the energy to restand him, or to summon him back from the grave, rather.
Yeah. Oh,
that is 2 hits.
He's still not dead,
However,
though.
yeah, Lionel is 9,000. So that was a fizzle on that Iris player's shot trigger.
Another one.
Another one.
Ooh, that's a good card.
Yes. And it looks like this Lionel is going to die. The Lionel does not have Blitz on your opponent's turn, so even if he shot him with another unexpected shock, he would still trade with the Lionel. That's 1 damage from Karin. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Pugs to bottom.
Yep, double pugs. Only grabbing 1 card with that. Very unfortunate. And now Karin is 8-5, so if he draws another Lionel, he can get over it.
8 mana.
That's 4.
4 for promo.
Oh, that promo red and black card. If you are in red zone, she deals her own power as damage to an enemy unit. So in this case, it would be 7,000 because the power buffs her. The territory buffs her by 3,000 power.
It's a good combo.
Yeah. Nadia will draw 1, swing into the Karin for 8,000 with Blitz. Nadia does not die. That territory is very strong.
Yeah. 3k in Blitz, man.
And he leaves a unit standing. And now the Iris player has reached the problem stage for Iris decks, which is that he cannot find a unit. That is all Psi cards in the hand, but no units among them.
I think he's just running Buster units. And the Pug.
And Iris.
Yeah, and Iris.
Iris and all Buster units are size, so they are available with that card.
Oh, he wipes the field.
Wipes the field and draws one.
How much
Still
damage is it?
looking for a
5k?
unit. Yes, 5k to board.
5k draw
5k
one.
to your, yes, 5k draw one, and if you have a Psi unit on the field, you can put it under your Psi unit as an aura.
Really strong combo with that territory.
For sure.
Just recycles itself.
There's the Rabian that he added back with Dark Dealing so many turns ago. He should definitely attack here.
Yeah.
That
9k
Rabian
rabbit.
is
Oh,
almost certainly dying. That's 2 more units out. At this point, the Iris player has got to be feeling nervous about not grabbing a unit. And now he is checking his opponent's shot triggers.
4 life to 3 life. Pretty close, honestly. Except if you have no units to attack with. Oh, you got an
Oh,
Iris.
but he top decks the Iris. And he will use the territory. Shoot Rabian for 3k. Iris, of course, does not have Blitz, so she cannot afford to trade in with Rabian. What will most likely happen is Iris swinging in, and he will try... Oh, plus 2 hits on the Iris, her secondary effect. So swing in for 3 hits.
Let's see.
Will he
what's the
take it?
response? 5 mana up. I think he
You
still has
can
capital.
respond. You can respond after each instance of damage that you take.
Oh, he's taking it.
Lionel, Kappa,
Oh,
and a kill spell. That is a cursed trump card, getting rid of Iris. And very much, it's not the nail in the coffin, but it's very close for the Iris player.
that was risky. 3
He
hits.
probably felt like he had to go for it.
Didn't he still have a capital breaker in hand?
Yes, the Lionel player does still have a capital breaker and an unexpected shock in hand.
That was interesting choice.
That was very risky. Again, you can respawn after each instance of damage.
One life to 3 now. What's he gonna do?
1 life to 3 and a 9k Rabian on board. I believe he drew Dark Dealings.
He just passes. Did he get a unit?
Does he have a unit? That is the question. Nope, he will pass turn. Dark Dealings coming back into play. He will grab a Nadia and another Rabian.
He's just going for the rush.
Yep, the Nadia is a great choice, getting to refill his hand again. He must be kicking himself now for putting Badgertos in energy.
Yeah, that would win him the game right here. Can't be targeted, it's really strong.
Yep. There's a Nadia. Yep, he will draw.
5 mana. 6 mana.
Yes. He charged the Rabian too. What that's going to do is make it look like he has another unit in hand. And a pass. He wants to keep the Rabian as a blocker, but Reiho will drop the Rabian real quick.
Yeah, just nukes it. Oh, he got
4 cards in hand. Does he
got a
have a
unit.
unit?
He got the 3 cost. But will it survive?
At this point, with all the answers the Lionel player has in hand, you can't think so. Yep. Akolas will attack for one hit. She did not charge any aura.
Before attack, before battle, or before attack phase.
Yes, before aura on declaration. What'll it be? Nope. It is
5K,
battle phase.
can't be targeted.
5K. Plus 4K can't be targeted. But, of course, we know that the Lionel player has Capital Breaker in hand.
Responds.
So get rid of it. Akolas's effect is if you play a command while she is rested, she draws you one extra card.
Can he finish him off? Draw 2.
Draw 2. Will he draw a finisher?
He drew a toad.
No, Kappa. Kappa, but another Shinheiki Kaihatsu will draw him another 2.
4 costs?
Yep, 4 costs.
Decoy.
Oh, that is a 4-cost blocker. Sorry, decoy. Apologies. 4-cost decoy with 7,000 power. Swinging in for 1 hit.
Nope.
And -2 hit, draw
Stall.
1. If this Iris doesn't get an answer soon, I don't know if she can pull it out.
It's pretty rough.
Irish
Going
player
units.
taking his time. Oh, he is digging for more units.
Doesn't get one.
Doesn't get any. He does have 2 removal cards, but again, both of those removal cards are shot triggers. The Lionel player has to be aware at this point that the last 2 cards in the Irish player's life probably aren't shots.
They might be his units too.
They very well might be.
Gets rid of the decoy.
And passes.
Draw 2.
Yep, there's the Shinheiki Kaihatsu. The new weapon development.
Ooh.
And he did draw the
Totem
card that
card.
makes his territory into an assault territory with 10,000 power. We will most likely see it come out this turn, and then coming out the turn after. And he draws another Capital Breaker off the top.
He just has a bunch of answers in hand. Rest draw
Yeah.
1. He also doesn't have any creatures anymore.
He should have at least 1 Badratos still in deck. If the last Badratos is in it, if he should have 2 Badratos or 3 Badratos left. So 1 is in his life. He should have some in the deck. And I think he's just trying to get to that point. The question for him is, does he need to charge any more energy? Or can he just let his opponent do the work for him
He's got
of
10.
exhausting his resources? His opponent has no standing mana.
Here we go.
Yep. He will change his territory into an assault territory.
13k with Blitz.
And he will attack 1 hit, not a buster. Will he attack with Nadia? Or will he try to leave it up as a blocker? Nope.
He
Just gonna
passes.
pass. Play it safe. He knows that the removal cards for Iris are expensive. If he uses a removal card on the Nadia, he probably does not have enough mana to play another card. Oh, there is a Ren. We'll equip the 5-cost removal and try again to search for 3 Psy cards off the top. Will he hit another unit? Yes, he will.
And a pug.
And a pug. There are now 3 pugs on the bottom of the deck. And those are the last 3 cards in his deck.
Oof.
This Iris player is in a bad spot right here. He
hasn't
should have been charging
clocking
more
mana
energy.
yet. Yeah, he hasn't been charging any mana. He's going for it. I think it's all he can do.
And this... What are we going to see from the Lionel player?
He can get a rest and a capital in. Or just make it
No.
fight each other.
Yes. He will make them deal damage to each other with that card. And then shoot the run with a capital breaker.
Yep, I think that's it.
Yeah, that should spell game. And we will see
He just
what
needs
the
a
Lionel
unit.
player finishes with. I believe he just drew a Badger Toast. So
That's
that
a
will...
3-hit.
Yep, that is for sure the nail in the coffin. He is now figuring out what energy to use.
Just in case.
Just in case. There's 6 for the Badger Toast. And 2 for the Assault Territory from Graveyard. And attacking in for 3 hits. Iris player has no energy. This should be it.
And it's
And it was a Ren.
And that's it.
That was such a close game.
All the pugs.
That was a very good game. Very fitting of the last game for the Kansai tournament. The final match.
Yeah, I think Lionel is really hard to play against.
For sure.
Yeah, it's very difficult to play against Lionel because of his ability to restand. So you overcommit, he will punish you hard.
That, and you have to be very aware of how your own deck plays against Lionel specifically. Because if you have the wrong deck to try to slow roll Lionel with, he's just going to run right through you and pile on his advantage. If you have a slower deck against Lionel and you try to fast pace him and try to out aggro him, that's just not going to end well for you.
Iris just has so much resources.
But she couldn't capitalize. Couldn't find the units to use.
Yeah, if you can control her enough and just doesn't have enough units. That was a good match. We're gonna have to test these decks out now.
Test some of them out.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. That was the Kansai Grand Finals. We hope you enjoyed watching with us. Once again, this has been Jay.
And Josh from Build Divide Worldwide. See you in the next video.
next video.